Hi, this is Brian Barella with Campus Crusade for Christ and wanted to give you an overview of establishing and building an online presence. And the easiest way to understand how and what to do is a system developed by Chris Brogan for talking about different places online. And the three places he mentions are home bases, outposts, and passports. And so your home base is basically the place where you want people to ultimately end up online. So, for example, for our team, Media for Ministry is our website, and it's ultimately the place that we want every person to end up because it not only has all of our content, it's all of our stuff. We have the most control of the website, and the community here is ours. So when people comment, like, so on and so forth, there's a community that's closest to us there. The next place that Chris Brogan talks about is outposts. And so an outpost is a place where you want to manage and maintain a presence, but the reason that you're there is not to build necessarily a presence there, but to drive community and people over to your home base. So here's Twitter, for example. So if I'm writing something, either if I'm sharing a post from my website or if I'm replying to somebody here, ultimately what we'd want them to do is to see our tweet, to look at it, to click on the link, and go back here to Media for Ministry and see what's going on. The same thing goes with Facebook. The Campus Crusade for Christ fan page is an outpost because ultimately we want to drive people to other Campus Crusade home bases. This is not our home base. You can see here that there's different posts here. There's a YouTube post, an iTunes post. So we're driving people away. This is a place where we maintain and we share content and we build community with others, but ultimately we're driving people away, and that's the best way to understand what an outpost is. And then finally he talks about passports. And so a passport is your entrance. It's just like a passport that you use to travel around the world. An online passport allows you access into a community and the ability to share content once you're there. So a Gmail account is a perfect example because it allows you to obviously not only have an email address, but set up a YouTube account. There's a Google profile. There's a blogger you can set up. So it really gives you access into there. And also when you write people and connect with them, they can. This passport allows you to see who you are. So again, when you set up an online presence, you want to think first about your home base. Where do you want people to ultimately end up? And the way you discern that is where can the most content of mine take place, or where is the most content of mine happening right now? Where's the most community, and where's the most control? Because for Facebook, you don't have a lot of control over your presence, right? Facebook owns any content you share on Facebook, and so a lot of times it makes sense to have your own website because you can control not only the style but the content. The people that interact there are close to you, and yeah, it's just a great place to be. And so again, Twitter is a great place to understand outposts because you ultimately don't want people to build a community around a Twitter profile because, again, you don't have a lot of content going on there, and community is hard as well, and control is hard. So you want to use Twitter as a way to drive people from Twitter to your home base. So I hope that makes sense. Thanks for listening in.